Little Saigon in San Diego was established by Vietnamese refugees back in the 1970s, probably after 1975, due to the fall of Saigon after the Vietnam War ended, and brought a lot of Vietnamese people to the Southern California area. And in San Diego, they decided to be established here on El Cajon Boulevard between Highland and Euclid. There is about 40,000 Vietnamese people in this city. A substantial part of them do live in City Heights. My family was always in the district, either shopping for food or going to restaurants. Yeah, I've known this district since I was a little kid, back in the 90s. The Vietnamese community thought it was important to have a cultural district designation. So they advocated for it, and the city council granted them this designation in 2013. A plaque was erected in the middle of the district, and a highway sign was erected to recognize the district. A lot of Vietnamese people were patriots. They lost their country, their South Vietnam, and they decided to leave. I can't live here in a communist state anymore. My dad, like a lot of other Vietnamese people with the access to a boat, said, hey, let's take as much family as we could out into the ocean and hope for some sort of rescue. And they were fortunate enough to get rescued by a US oil tanker, which brought them to Singapore. And from there on, you basically said, I have a new life. Just depends on what country I landed. They were selected to go to the US. And from there, you either go to Orange County or San Diego or San Jose. Those are the main areas where the Vietnamese community were, congregated. When my parents came over, they set up an auto shop over in City Heights. Well, my dad did, and basically this area became the hub of necessities. It was so much easier to do business here, make your wages, make your living in the Vietnamese community, and be able to talk to people in your native language. It just depends on what you knew as your trade and what you saw as a need for the community, and it happened just pretty much organically. Somebody would say, hey, this place is missing a dental office, or this place is missing a food to go place. We have that. We have restaurants like Huai Hui, we have Pho Hoa and Maxim, and these are just restaurants that have been in the community for quite a while. Pho Hoa is more of a southern pho style. Vietnam is separated into three regions, where it's South Vietnam, Central Vietnam, and North Vietnam. Pho Hoa, they have more of a southern pho style. It's that broth with the noodles and the various meats. And then you got Huai Hui, they're a central cuisine. And so they bring a different spice mix. You have lemongrass, you have some anise and coriander and other things, and you get pho dishes that you can't really get at too many other places. You could technically eat through the regions in this district. Each of these restaurants in the district do have their specialties. Paris baguette, the Paris bakery. The Vietnamese banh mi actually harks back to the French days, where the French colonization said, hey, have some baguettes, but we're gonna take this baguette thing and make it our own. And that's another quintessential Vietnamese dish. There's so many options in Little Saigon that I was able to work on a little project. It's called a self-guided food tour. Take a look at this self-guided food tour and explore, experience what this district has to offer.
Thank you for listening.